The motorsports world received major news this week as Dale Earnhardt Jr. has been selected for induction into the prestigious Motorsports Hall of Fame of America class of 2026. This significant achievement marks another milestone in the illustrious career of one of NASCAR's most beloved figures, who will now join his legendary father in this exclusive Hall of Racing Excellence. The Motorsports Hall of Fame of America made the announcement at the 50th running of the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach, revealing the names of those who will be honored at the 38th MSHFA induction celebration. This prestigious event, presented by Toyota Gazoo Racing, will take place on March 9th to 10th, 2026, at the Hall's home in Daytona Beach, Florida. Dale Jr.'s selection for the class of 2026 comes just 5 years after his induction into the NASCAR Hall of Fame in 2021. The significance of this honor is amplified by the fact that Dale Jr. joined his father, the late Dale Earnhardt Sr., who was posthumously inducted into the Motorsports Hall of Fame of America class of 2002. MSHFA President George Levy emphasized the caliber of the inductees, stating, "Once again, our voters have chosen a group of all-time motorsports greats, true heroes of horsepower who will be admired today and inspire the champions of tomorrow." The class of 2026 is another revered and accomplished group of racers, and we can't wait to welcome them into the Motorsports Hall of Fame of America next March. Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s racing resume provides ample justification for his induction. During his 19-year NASCAR Cup Series career, he accumulated 26 race victories, including 2 Daytona 500 wins in 2004 and 2014. His popularity with fans was unprecedented, earning him the Most Popular Driver award for a record 15 consecutive years from 2003 to 2017, a streak that only ended when he retired from full-time driving. His 26 Cup Series wins place him 32nd on the all-time list, tied with Fred Lorenzen and ahead of other MSHFA inductees like Joe Weatherly, Terry Labonte, Benny Parsons, and Buddy Baker. Dale Jr. displayed remarkable prowess on restrictor plate tracks, winning 4 consecutive Cup Series races at Talladega from 2001 to 2003. Beyond his 2 Daytona 500 victories, he finished second in the Great American Race 4 times. Though Dale Jr. never captured a Cup Series championship, with his highest points finish being 3rd in 2003, he claimed 2 Xfinity Series championships as a driver in 1998 and 1999. His impact continued after his driving days, winning 5 Xfinity Series championships as an owner in 2004, 2005, and 2006, in 2014, 2017, and in 2018, and helping develop the careers of future stars like Martin Truex Jr., Chase Elliott, William Byron, and Tyler Reddick. Since retiring from full-time competition in 2017, Dale Jr. has remained a prominent figure in the sport as an author, podcaster, and former color analyst for NBC's NASCAR coverage. Dale Earnhardt Jr. heads a diverse and accomplished group of inductees representing various motorsports disciplines. The class of 2026 also includes Steve Gibbs of drag racing, Pete Lyons of media, John Morton of sports cars, Kenny Roberts Jr. of motorcycles, Sammy Swindell of open wheel, and Dave Villwock of powerboats. Additionally, 2 class of 2026 historic category inductees will be announced this summer, joining these 7 honorees at the March 2026 induction ceremony. The Motorsports Hall of Fame of America employs a straightforward and democratic selection process. Each inductee is elected by a direct vote of more than 200 motorsports experts, with approximately half being Hall of Fame inductees themselves. Regular voters include racing legends such as Mario Andretti, MSHFA class of 1990, Don Garlits, MSHFA class of 1989, Chip Ganassi, MSHFA class of 2016, Tom DeEath, MSHFA class of 2000, Scott Parker, MSHFA class of 2009, Richard Petty, MSHFA class of 1989, Don Prudhomme, MSHFA class of 1991, and Rusty Wallace, MSHFA class of 2014, ensuring the electoral body comprises authentic authorities in motorsports. As Dale Jr. receives this honor, his JR Motorsports team continues to make strides in NASCAR competition. The organization participated in its first ever Cup Series race at the 2025 Daytona 500, with driver Justin Allgaier securing a top 10 finish. This Cup Series debut came through a partnership with 10-time Grammy Award winner Chris Stapleton, whose Traveler Whiskey served as the primary sponsor. This successful foray into Cup Series racing represents the latest chapter in Dale Jr.'s post-driving career, where he has established himself as both a team owner and media personality. His JR Motorsports team has been a consistent force in the Xfinity Series, providing a development platform for numerous talented drivers. Dale Jr.'s leadership extends beyond his own team. In 2023, he acquired the Cars Tour Racing Series alongside partners, including Kevin Harvick and Justin Marks, demonstrating his commitment to grassroots racing development. Beyond racing, Dale Jr. has recently shared some fascinating personal interests with fans through his Bless Your Heart podcast, co-hosted with his wife, Amy. In a recent episode, the couple discussed hypothetical time travel destinations, revealing interesting aspects of Dale Jr.'s personality and priorities. When asked where he would travel in time if given the opportunity to spend 24 hours anywhere, Dale Jr. didn't hesitate. Damn right, I'm going back to the 1979 Daytona 500.
If you could travel in time, where would you go? You get one moment, and you get to be there for 24 hours, and that's it.
Oh, damn right.
And you teleport
I'm going
right
to
back.
the 1979 Daytona 500.
Really? That's it.
Yeah. I mean, you could change my mind in an instant, but I would probably...
You don't want to do something you haven't seen before?
I haven't seen that.
You have seen it in video.
I could see anything in video.
No, you can't.
Where would you time travel? The people want to know.
I want to go to the 69 comeback special and watch Elvis perform in real life.
Yes. I love that.
Yeah.
That's a great one. I would have loved to have seen Elvis in
And
Vegas.
to your point, I can see that on TV. I mean, I watched that DVD
I would have
over
loved,
and over.
Yeah.
Elvis!
So that's a joke in racing. Say you go out and you qualify. Tony Jr. used to say this all the time.
He's got lots of funny sayings.
Tony Jr., he'd be like, all right, man, we're getting ready to qualify. I want you to go out there and you drive her down in the corner till you see Elvis.
This choice speaks volumes about his deep connection to NASCAR history. The 1979 Daytona 500 represented a pivotal moment for the sport as the first 500-mile NASCAR event broadcast, live from flag to flag. A major snowstorm across the northeastern United States kept millions of Americans indoors, creating an unprecedented television audience. The race culminated in a dramatic last-lap crash between leaders Donnie Allison and Cale Yarborough, followed by a fistfight involving Yarborough and the Allison brothers that captivated viewers nationwide. This was the race that put NASCAR on the map, and from here on, the rest is history, Dale Jr. explained. The event also holds personal significance, as it was the first 500-mile race that his father, Dale Earnhardt Jr., then a rookie, attempted to qualify for. When Amy questioned why he wouldn't choose something he hadn't already seen on video, Dale Jr. responded thoughtfully, "I could see anything in video." For him, the experience transcends visual documentation. He wants to feel the rumble, to smell the rubber, and to witness the rawness of stock car racing before the claws of corporate polish got hold of it. Meanwhile, Amy shared her own time travel preference, attending Elvis Presley's 1969 comeback special. She said, "I want to go to the 69 comeback special and watch Elvis perform." Dale Jr.'s enthusiasm for Amy's choice was evident as he responded, "Oh, I love that. That's a great one." This reaction aligns with his well-documented appreciation for Elvis Presley's music, which he inherited from his grandmother. Dale Jr.'s fascination with Elvis Presley has been a long-standing aspect of his life outside racing. In 2014, he had the opportunity to drive Elvis's 1971 Stutz Blackhawk 3 at Charlotte Motor Speedway, an experience he cherished. I'm a big fan, and knowing how big an entertainer he was and how much he meant to a lot of people, it really meant a lot to me to be able to drive the car today, Dale Jr. said at the time. His appreciation for Elvis extended to his home, where he maintained an Elvis-themed guest room complete with memorabilia. Now, as a father, Dale Jr. is passing his love for classic music to his daughters, Isla and Nicole.
And so I just prefer...
I'm trying to get Isla, I'm sorry.
Nicole likes all the old music.
I'm trying to get Isla to, like, perk up and be like, Fleetwood Mac, that's good, you know what I mean? Because I want them to...
She likes ballads. She likes things that she can sing to.
Yeah. You ever met people that you're like, man, you turned out great?
He believes early exposure to classic music shapes a child's musical taste and appreciation.
She likes ballads. She likes things that she can sing to.
Yeah. You ever met people that you're like, man, you turned out great? You know, you're thinking that in your mind. You're like, your parents did a good job raising you. And they'll be like, and they'll be one of those people, they'll be like, yeah, mom and dad, they played all the oldies all day, music in my house all the time. And you're like, man, you know.
Dale Jr., as cultural interests extend beyond music to a broader appreciation for history, particularly NASCAR's heritage. Recently, he expressed nostalgia for the traditional race broadcasts of his youth when announcers would read the full starting lineup before the green flag. On social media, he shared, "I still love to hear it in full. Ken reading the full Daytona 500 lineup with urgency with a music track underneath. It made you feel like every single driver barely made it into the field by the skin of their teeth, and when the green drop, all hell was going to break loose." This comment referenced Ken Squire, the legendary CBS Sports announcer who called the Daytona 500 from 1979 to 1997. Squire, who passed away in 2023, 5 years after his induction into the NASCAR Hall of Fame, provided commentary for nearly the entirety of Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s Cup Series career